Hey guys, it's me, Made Up Jen, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. So today's video is mostly going to be Fenty Beauty. So I have the Fenty Ease Drop blurring skin tint. Me and skin tints are not the biggest fan just because I do have some irregularities on my skin. I don't really like, oh my god, I need it. I'm more of a medium to full coverage type of girly. I don't like light coverage. When I was younger, like when I was 25, light coverage, like those skin tints, I used to use this Physicians Formula skin tint. I think I don't even know if they still have that, but I'll put it up here. And that used to be my sunblock slash what I would wear to school. And now that I'm older, I don't dig it. I also got this. This is the Fenty Cheeks. This is the Suede powder blush. I got it in the color Petal Popping. But why is the packaging so big? The blush itself is, it's this small. Look at this. So this is the blush, and you guys see this color out here. So this is actually the color of the blush. So I actually bought this because there was a free bag with a $50 purchase at Ulta. So the bag is super cute. I will post it up here. It's in the other room. I'm too lazy to get up and go get it. And if you guys hear that little bell, that is Milo. So if you guys saw my video from a couple of weeks ago, my skincare one, I talked about how I got a new cat and her name was Xena. Well, we found out later she's not a girl, she's a boy. And now instead of Xena, it's now Milo. So yeah, I did get the Gloss Bomb Stix and I got it in this color. This is the color sort of Selfish. This looks like the type of color that I dig, and I do have the liners, so I'm gonna apply that. I'm actually getting myself ready right now to go to the mall. Me and Miss Mitzi Poo. Mitzi's literally on the bed right there in the little skinita. She has separation anxiety, especially now that we have a cat. Like, now that I have a cat, I don't know why I say we. Now that I have a cat, like, it's become much more noticeable for her to be jealous. Like, she can't be alone. If I leave her in the room for a second, she's crying. She's now being much more louder. She cries, she barks. She didn't used to do these things before, and now she's doing them. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So I actually have not primed my face. It is currently 11 right now. And it is 77 degrees. This is the It Cosmetics Hello Sunshine Invisible Hydrating Serum Sunscreen. This has broad spectrum SPF 50. It has a 1% pro vitamin B5, hyaluronic acid. It helps protect and it also prime. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this all over my face. And this smells so freaking good. And I do take it down towards the neck. It is technically sunscreen because I didn't put any sunblock on my actual face today. I knew that I was going to prime using that sunblock slash primer from It Cosmetics, which by the way just does one thing and one thing only. It just moisturizes. It doesn't do anything else. It doesn't blur, nothing of that sort. So I'm literally just using that just to moisturize the skin. While that is settling, I'm gonna just go ahead and apply something on my lips. My lips are a little bit hormonal. I'm about to get my period, so usually when I am about to get my period, my lips, even though I drink a lot of water, my lips tend to get a little bit dehydrated closer to that time of the month. So I'm actually gonna go ahead. Why is this happening? I'm gonna go ahead and apply this from Essence. This is the Super Balm Glossy Lip Treatment. So I've already used this, by the way. I actually used it in my last makeup video. I was going to say that I used it, but I was just like, oh nah, I need to cut down on the video. Guys, that video took me like 2 hours to record and I brought it down to like 40 minutes. Before I go in with the skin tint, I am actually going to go in with concealer. So these are the Fenty concealers and the We're Even. I do have these two colors. This is the color 240N and this is the color 260N. When I'm on a no makeup type of day where I want to just look a little bit put together, I will literally just put 260 all over my face and set it and call it a day. 260 right now is like my actual skin tone color. So I'm going to just go ahead and apply most of it right here and around the nose, a little bit right here on the redness. It's just, I'm applying it mostly, my skin tone color one, I'm applying it mostly in the areas where I needed just a little bit more help. And then I'm gonna go in with 240 and literally just go right here so you guys can see the tone difference on that. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I can tell. This is slightly a little bit more darker than this color right here. I just use this one to just kind of like sharpen the look a little bit more. I'm gonna go in now with my Real Techniques, what is this, the Kitten Paw brush. This is the 242. If you guys saw my last review, you know I ended up not liking the Kitten Paw concealer brush that comes in the Real Techniques set. It's not they're not the same bristles. Like, they didn't feel the same. They felt rough. I didn't like it, and yeah, I'm sticking to this. I'm actually gonna save my brows for the end. Usually I do my brows at the beginning of the video, but I'm not putting anything crazy. I'm just going in with my concealer and the blur and blah blah blah, you know. So if you guys are noticing, I'm literally just blending out the darker color, and I'm blending it out with the darker color first because this is where I have most of my bags and darkness. When you have purple or darkness under your eyes, you literally want to go with a color that's your shade or even one tone darker, just to pretty much blend out that darkness and neutralize it. I used to be a big believer in color correctors, and I've tried a couple along the years, and just none of them have really bam. The one I haven't tried though is the Huda. I haven't tried Huda's, but I do have mature skin now. I'm considered now mature skin. Like, for example, this Fenty concealer that I'm using right now, I love it. I really, really love it. It's hydrating. It has like medium to almost full coverage. Like, it's not quite there yet, but there is obviously full coverage there. I've actually never tried these guys, the Fenty Eavesdrops. This is in number 11. So if you guys have ever walked into a certain store like Sephora or Ulta, the most popular items are always at the top, and the least favorite or the older ones are always at the bottom. And this one's at the bottom because it's been around for a while. I just never got around to using it because, again, I'm not a big skin tint fan. The one that did get me to really start looking into skin tints was the Rare Beauty. She has the tint, and that one is, I like it. It was almost like foundation. And yeah, I don't even know how I'm supposed to blend this out. Should I be blending this out with my fingers or with a brush? Whatever. I'm gonna go in with a brush. I have a stack of brushes that I haven't even bothered trying on yet, that I bought from my last haul with you guys. I just haven't really put on makeup at all. I think I've only put on makeup maybe once. I think I put makeup, give or take, maybe 3 times, maybe 3 times the whole month of July. And then we're in August now, and this is gonna be my 2nd time wearing makeup, I believe. But I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this e.l.f. triangular buffing brush. I don't know why it says triangle. Do you guys see that? The bottom? Not triangles. It's just a circle. But here's the tone. It is slightly darker. Low key, I think the brush just sucked in all of the skin tint, or it's just that light where I can't even see it. Ooh, there's a hair already there. I need to see myself because I don't know if it's because of the lighting or what. It literally looks like I have nothing on my skin. And I do have a pimple here. I'm trying really hard not to pop it. It's one of those like whiteheads that like it starts under the skin and you can feel it the day it like pops up in your skin. And you know that when you squeeze it, it's gonna be one of those like pop, like, and then it's gonna be gooey. I know, I'm weird. I like popping pimples. I'm that person. But let's go ahead and apply some more, because obviously the brush did not help. So I'm gonna go in actually with my fingers on this one. I do see a slight bit of coverage, but it's not enough for me to be like, oh my god, this is so good. So I'm gonna go in with my fingers. Ooh. Ooh. I hate going in with my fingers on certain stuff, but skin tints tend to be more like more coverage when you use your hands. I literally feel like there's no real coverage on my skin. I'm gonna go back in really quick with this Kitten concealer brush, and I'm just gonna quickly go under the eyes, because I do have when I rubbed my fingers, I did rub some of this concealer. I blended it into the skin all over the place. And by the way, if you're wondering, I don't like to put concealer on my eyes, and it's not because I don't like to cover my eyelids. It's just that my eyelids are so oily, and not only oily, they have folds where the concealer just, the oils in my eyelid destroy the concealer. So I like to put nothing on there. And then really quick, since I am doing kind of a no makeup day, I'm gonna go in with the Ilia Sun Shift Cream Bronzer in the color Rise. So if you saw my review, you know I was not the biggest fan of these. I'm keeping this mostly just for like a makeup no makeup day, and that is what we have right now, a makeup no makeup day. So I'm just giving myself like a slight little contour on the nose, and I am going to put this all over the lid. And if you're wondering why I'm putting it all over, it's just to give me that bronze not dead look, because I usually get that. And really quick, now I'm gonna go in with the Ilia Light Shift Cream Highlighter in the color Glint. I would usually put highlighter until my last step, but this, if you were considering buying this, it does not work as well on top of powder. It works fine, but it leaves like a weird texture. So today I'm actually trying it on just like that. Just to see if it really was just like the powder. Maybe the powder I was using, maybe the way I blended it. I don't know. I am using my fingers. Like, Ilia is literally meant to be worn for people who want like a natural no makeup look. Like, it's literally like what I'm wearing right now. And I want you guys to just look at my finger. Look at what's going on. Like, why is that happening? Something, I think it's this, it's causing my makeup to lift. Just grabbing that bronzer brush again, and I'm just re-blending out right here, because when I applied that highlighter, it like lifted some of my makeup off. So it's a no for me on the highlighter. Like, ya estoy bien convencida. Like, it's the product that's just not working on me. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Laura Mercier translucent ultra blur setting powder. Yes, I know that Laura Mercier is not cruelty free. So I have been gifted certain stuff, so because of it I can usually give it away or I can keep it. There's some stuff that I have given away that has been given to me as a gift that's not cruelty free, but there are certain stuff where I'm just like, I want to at least try it once, because I never had actually owned a Laura Mercier powder ever. I never wanted to spend that amount of money on a powder, so yeah, that's also why. And then one last right here. gonna go in with my Beauty Blender puff right here. Alright, so you have one side that's totally set. I haven't set this section yet. Usually I'll set this with a different powder, but I want you guys to see like the actual difference of what happens here and what's natural. I'm oily, like combo oily, so I would never not set this. I can't do this. For my dry skin girlies, you do you, girl, because I cannot. This looks cute. I look like a glazed donut, but I don't like looking like a glazed donut, you know? Usually, like, if I didn't have this powder, I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what powder I would be using. I would be using this one, the Honest Beauty Invisible Blurring Loose Powder. This is fancy drugstore. She's like $27. She's expensive. She's available at Target, but I did get her on sale. I have a new box right here. I got her for like $12 on Amazon Day. If not, you're not catching me. You're not catching me spending 20 something dollars on it. I'm a very like, I have to get it on a discount, if not I won't buy it type of person. That's just the way I am, honestly. I've always been this way. Sometimes I wish I wasn't this way, but I am. But I'm gonna go ahead and grab this from Kiko. This is the Flawless Fusion Bronzer Powder. This is in the color 5. It does come with a little mirror. This bronzer, when I first bought it and I tried it, I thought, well, actually when I first opened it, I thought it was too light for me. I looked at it and I was like, there's no way. Guys, this bronzer right here, it's like the perfect shade for me. Perfect, 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 perfect. And I'm just gonna grab this Morphe M180, which by the way, they don't have anymore. If I'm not mistaken, it's discontinued. They discontinued it a long time ago. I bought this brush when the Morphe store still existed. Like there was actual retail stores in the mall. And they had all the brushes and everything, and I was just like, oh yeah, these were on sale, and I didn't know that they were on sale because they were about to get discontinued. And I am pulling my hair back just because my baby hairs got in the way of some of that original cream bronzer I put on, so I'm just trying to blend it into the hairline. I'm just gonna grab this fluffy, it's a Tarte brush. It came in a set, like in a eyeshadow palette, or it was like an extra brush. I don't even remember where I got it. This brush is so old. There is fallout, by the way. I forgot to mention, there is fallout on the pan when you apply this bronzer. And I am tapping off just because we are going on the nose. And then I'm gonna go back in here and apply some on the crease, and then all over the lid. And then to finish it off, I'm gonna grab some more, pinch my brush, and I'm gonna go under. And this also helps with any under eye creasing that you might have. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, once I've put like powder and everything, my face is looking a little put together. I don't feel as bad about this content anymore. But before I apply blush, I am gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Air Blush Flawless Finish powder in the color 2 medium. I know people like to go in with one, but I am not fair. But I'm gonna go in with a puff, a clean puff, if I could just find one. You know, I have like 10 million puffs and I can't find one right now. Milo, my devil child, has been grabbing them and playing with them everywhere around the house. And I'm gonna go in here and I'm actually going to go under here and then tap. And then go over it. So again, I'm just gonna go in with my puff under here and then start tapping and then over and then under here and then right here. And I do go over my whole face with it again, because in case, like right here, my nose, where I did go a little heavy-handed with my bronzer, this kind of like blends it where it won't look as harsh. And then a little bit more under the eyes. Next time I'm gonna apply this first as my under eye, like to set my under eyes. I saw some girl, I don't even know who it was, it popped up randomly on my page, but she applied this first and then she did loose powder, and I was like, why does she look so snatched? She looks so good. And now we're gonna go ahead and grab the star of the show. This is the newest thing out of everything I bought. But this is the Fenty Beauty Fenty Cheeks. This is in the color Petal Poppin'. And it's the number 2 shade. And this is the color. And we're gonna go ahead and just grab a nice little fluffy brush. This is a Morphe M523. Again, I don't know if this still exists. I got a lot of Morphe brushes that are non-existent anymore, but ooh, look at that. I just tapped in twice. Ooh, yes, girl, yes, look at that color. Ooh, and I just tapped in twice. There's good pigment in there. Look at that. It is a nice color. I actually do like it because it's like a nice, pretty, like springish color. Let me go in once more. Now I'm actually gonna go in and start going in circular motions. And before we're done, because we just need 2 more steps and we're done, I'm gonna just go in really quick with my Revolution. It's now Revolution London, I believe. They changed the name, but this is the Hydrate and Fix Radiance Makeup Fixing Spray. It's long wear, oil control, and it has hyaluronic acid. By the way, you could only find this at Target. And it's almost at the end, so I'm a little scared. And the reason why I say at the end, because you know how it has like those little pieces of like a foam on the bottom? Sometimes when you spray it, that sprays out and then it messes up your makeup, and I don't want to go down that route. So that's why I'm like, hopefully nothing happens. Alright, so I'm gonna do my brows off camera. And then I'll be right back. I'm back. I did my brows and I also did my lashes. So I did just put mascara on. This is the e.l.f. Big Mood Waterproof Mascara that I have on. And then for the brows, I use the Anastasia Brow Powder. This is in the color Chocolate. I do use the lighter color just to go on the brows slightly a little bit so that it gives me some type of definition where it doesn't look too dark. I don't like to go in with dark brown or darker colors that go like match with my actual brows, because I don't like the dark look. I like more natural. And then I finished it off with the Rare Beauty what is this called, flexible lifting gel. It's not a laminated look, but it does fluff them up slightly a little bit. But now we're gonna go in with our last step, and it's gonna be the lips. So now I'm gonna go in with this. This is the Fenty Beauty Traced Out Pencil Lip Liner. This is in the color Extra Thigh, number 6. And I'm just gonna remove whatever I have left over on my lips from that lip treatment, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply the liner. And these claims that they last up to 8 hours. So they do last. The problem is you have to wait for it to set before you go in with anything else. So what I mean is you can't have nothing on your lips. Nothing. If you have something like a lip gloss or something on top of your lips and then you try to add this lip liner over it, it's just gonna keep on gliding and not really applying. You need the lips to be with nothing on them. They need to be on there, and you need to pretty much go like this and feel no more stickiness. I don't feel any more stickiness. So now I'm gonna go in with the other Fenty Beauty. This is the Gloss Bomb Stix in the color Sorta Selfish. So if you saw my last makeup video, you guys know that I am actually allergic to the Gloss Bomb glosses. So the lip liner did not cause me anything. So right now I'm hoping that this is not, there's a certain ingredient in that gloss that just is not cutting it. I'm hoping that this lipstick does not have that certain ingredient and they made this one a little bit different. Ooh, it smells, I don't know what the smell is, but it literally just brought me back to like when I was a kid. There's something in this scent. It's like something that has sunblock on it, and it was like a, you know what it reminds me? The Lip Smackers, kind of. It reminds me of the Lip Smackers, like from back in the day, the little lip gloss thing when you used to put it on, and it had like a weird like plastic but scent, but it smelled like, but it's not a bad scent, but it's just something that you really do have to get accustomed to. And this is the finished look. What do you guys think? I honestly feel like everything I tried on, it looks natural. Like this is as natural as I'm ever going to look, where let's just say I want to go out for a quick dinner, or in this case I'm gonna go to the mall and I don't want to look completely dead and I want to still look presentable. This is what I'm gonna be wearing. This right here is good, but it does remind me a lot of the Rare Beauty positive light tint that she has. The only problem between this one and that one is this one doesn't have SPF in it, and it's actually more expensive than the Rare Beauty one. The Rare Beauty one, I just checked, it's actually $30. It has SPF 20. Not that that matters, because eventually the SPF literally dies out within the first hour on that foundation, maybe less, but you know, it still has that option there. This is $36. I don't know if it has more fluid ounces than the other one, but this is still a maybe pile for me. I don't know if I really want to keep this. I'm not big on the SPF being on skin tints or foundations, to be honest with you guys, because at the end of the day, like, the SPF doesn't really do anything. If you guys have seen a lot of these videos, reviews of like dermatologists telling you like how many layers you really would need in order for the SPF to really like be visible in that foundation or skin tint, whatever it is, you would need to layer up a lot of it, and I'm not. So the price is really what's kind of like bugging me, because I'm just like, how are you much more expensive than the Rare Beauty one? And the Rare Beauty one has SPF and it just feels better, you know? Not that this doesn't feel bad, it's just, I don't know. We're gonna go to the mall right now and we're gonna figure it out. This one right here, the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Stix. So you guys can see it blended it really nice to my other color. I did use extra thigh, and this color combo is literally my color combo. Like, if you see me ever wear makeup, I'm always going in with a darker brown type of color liner and a nuder type of lipstick, and I blend these together and look at that. And then the Fenty Beauty, the Fenty Cheeks Petal Popping, I don't know if this is something I really want to keep. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. The color payoff is nice. I only tapped in here maybe 2-3 times, and it wasn't like a rub, it was just literally 1, 2. I tapped and then I tapped off, and it gave me the perfect color. And I think this color is so nice. Whether it's worth the amount of money, I don't know. I think honestly I can probably find this color in a cheaper, like a drugstore blush. Don't quote me on that, but I feel like I can find a cheaper alternative than this one. I still don't know if I want to keep it. This color is nice, but I feel like I have similar colors to it. I'm gonna try this out because the Rare Beauty one lasts almost all day. It lasts like a regular foundation, and that's a tint also. So I'm gonna put this one to the test and see how this one works. Me and Mitzi right now are about to go to the mall. We're gonna go and walk around. First, we're gonna endure the heat. I don't have AC. I have AC, but I don't have the liquid in there to make the air come out cold. I do have an older car. You do have to do that every year. And I think it costs like $100 for me to go to a mechanic and get it done instead of me having to buy. It's because I don't know where to put it. I can go buy it at Walmart and put it in my car, but I don't know where specifically I have to insert the thing. I'll probably look at a YouTube video or something later on. I don't know. Anyway, I will let you guys know down in the description box what I thought about this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please make sure to like it. And if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.